Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm so upset because I literally recorded a 5-minute long video this morning driving to work and the audio did not record for some reason. So I'm doing it over and I'm sad because I feel like I covered everything in one take. Now I have to do it again. But basically, that first video was just short and sweet, and I was just talking about how I don't understand how people have always said that the passage in Revelation 7 that mentions the great multitude is the tribulation saints. And I've never understood how people come to that conclusion because I personally have always believed the great multitude is the church. That just makes the most sense to me. If you read it, it's a great multitude from every tribe, tongue, nation, people group, and they are wearing I think it says they're wearing white robes, carrying palm branches. Jesus wipes their eyes and tells them, "No longer will you be scorched by the sun," or something to that effect. But it's just the perfect picture of right after the church is raptured, we're standing there with palm branches, which of course mean victory. And we're waving the palm branches in front of Jesus just as they did when he came for his first coming. They laid palm branches down. The symbolism there just is the church. And so I just don't understand how people say that's tribulation saints. I mean, I feel like it's probably because people think that because of where it is in Revelation, they have to say that it's the tribulation saints because they think if they say it's the church that they're saying that it's pre-wrath or mid-trib or something, but that's just not the case. And the reason that is because this part is kind of it's hard to explain as far as what I think with the seals. I heard somebody say this pretty much explains it really good. They said that the opening of the seals, you can think of that as the opening ceremony. So that means that the seals are telling a story of what is going to happen over the next 7 years, right? So there's going to be an overall increase in violence, an overall decrease in peace, an overall increase in famines, wars, an overall increase in natural disasters and death and all of that. And so it just gives a story of what is coming in the tribulation. And the sixth seal in particular shows the reaction of those on the earth to the rapture. So we're seeing the reaction of everyone when the rapture occurs. That is what the sixth seal is showing. Now, when the tribulation truly kicks off, you could say is trumpet 1, because the opening ceremony is opening the seals one by one so that the trumpets can be read. And then you flip it over and then the bowls or the vials can be read. But you can't read the trumpets and the vials until you take the seals off. So the seals are just kind of the opening ceremony. Things are about to get started. And then you can read the scroll. So that is just, it makes the most sense personally to me, is thinking that, okay, the seals are the opening ceremonies. After the seals are open, you see a whole bunch of different things happening. The 144,000 are immediately sealed. And I can't remember off the top of my head what else is going on, but then we also see a view of the church in heaven now. And then now that everything is ready, it's go time. Trumpet 1, trumpet 2, trumpet 3, and it's coming hard and fast. So that's just how I see it. It makes the most sense. The great multitude is the church. So I'm trying to remember what else I said. I'm sure I'm going to get some nasty comments. Hopefully not. But for some reason, people can be really rude about when people think differently on end time things. And I've just decided I'm not going to let people bully me into silence, because at the end of the day, this is a secondary issue. And if I want to share my views, then I'm going to do that, because there are people out there that like to learn and not just be in an echo chamber and just take other people's word for it. I like to actually study and see if what they're saying makes sense, whether to keep it or toss it, before I start attacking and being like, no, this is how I've always known it. This is how I was taught it, blah, blah, blah. So, anyways, all this to say, I am pre-trib, I am pre-mill. I just have a little bit of a different view of how things, or what things mean. Like the great multitude is not the tribulation saints. The rapture, I believe, is depicted by the sixth seal. But I also don't think the tribulation all completely starts until the first trumpet. So, anyways, yeah, I think that's it for now. If y'all have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. I'm not going to argue with anybody or go back and forth or do any of that. I encourage you all to study these things for yourself, not to take my word for it or anyone else. Yeah, but I really think the day is getting closer for sure. I just think it's very close, honestly. Hopefully within the next few weeks, but we'll see. But anywho, I just got off work, so I'm about to go change clothes and relax. But I'll be back soon with another video. I'm going to be putting out little blurbs here and there of end times things. So leave a comment if you want to, but if people start getting nasty, I might turn the comments off. We'll see. But have a great evening, everyone. Sign your free grace, sis.